Hey mama, I'm going to be really honest with you in this video, and I hope you are going to appreciate it, because not everybody is going to be honest with you when you are in your postpartum, because people are going to be afraid that they are hurting your feelings. And obviously I know that your most important goal is that you want to get back your pre-baby body, or you want to be even more, you want to lose all the fat, especially in your midsection area, you want to close your diastasis recti. If you have diastasis recti, you want to heal from your prolapse, you want to feel like yourself again. You just really want to get back your pre-baby body, right? This is what every mom's concern is, postpartum, so you would just do anything to achieve that. And many times you are actually doing the wrong things. People will not tell you because people don't want to hurt your feelings, or people are actually not educated about this, and they just simply thinking they are good friends if they are supporting you and doing and supporting everything that you are doing. But there are a couple of mistakes that you probably making in your postpartum journey because you are just so desperate getting back to your pre-baby body that you would just do anything, and you might be doing actually the wrong things, and anything that you are doing, it might be just hurting you, hurting your progress. And the very first thing I'm going to tell you what you are probably doing is not starting working out or exercising soon enough to start your recovery and healing journey, getting back your body journey, your postpartum journey, whatever you're calling it. Now, starting workout does not mean that you have to get into heavy lifting, heavy exercising already postpartum. Usually the doctor gives you the 6 weeks mark if nothing extreme happened to you during the birth. Usually they say it's safe to start working out, exercising. But I'm telling you, it's better to start doing some gentle core exercises already before the 6 weeks. You can prepare your deep core muscles already for the recovery. And if you start your recovery there before the 6 weeks, you will have already a jump start at the 6 weeks mark, when you are free to work out already postpartum, and you're free to do the strength training exercises, other exercises you might thinking of doing first. You have to lie down the foundation for the 6 weeks mark, or for whenever, or 10 weeks or 8 weeks, or maybe C-section is a bit later on when the doctor allows you or tells you are free to start working out. You have to lay foundation for that time already beforehand to be able to actually start. Otherwise, when you get to that point, you can start from the very beginning, which you could have already done actually before the 6 week, if that makes sense to you. So there are diaphragmatic breathing, some lying down exercises, even bridges, leg slides, pelvic tilts that you can already do before 6 weeks marks, just 1 week after delivery, 1 week after the birth. You can already start doing these easy, simple exercises to prepare your core and rehabilitate your core before jumping onto exercises. Because otherwise you have to do these things when the doctor gives you a green light to start exercising. And then you have to start the basic rehabilitation as well together with all the rest. But if you do before, you already learn to engage your core, which is the basic and foundation of all exercises, by the way, because you have to perform a squat with engaged core, otherwise it's not gonna help. It's not gonna do anything for you. All exercises you do, squat, lunges, deadlift, weightlifting, strength training, Pilates, yoga, at some point you will need to engage your core. And if you are right out of birth, you didn't do these rehabilitation core exercises, you won't be able to engage your core then. So you are delaying your own progress with this, basically. The other big mistake moms do postpartum is that they start jumping onto planks, crunches, sit-ups, and other exercises. But why are you doing that? What are you expecting to get out of these exercises? Please let me know in the comments. I don't understand. Is that the old myth that the crunches and the planks are going to fix your belly? Because this is just a myth. You have to start with deep core exercises, what I just mentioned, to rehabilitate your core, your midsection. You have to start with TVA breathing. You have to start to heal your core first, this place, because you are going to dome in the very first exercises that you are going to start out with. There is the doming happening over there because you probably have a diastasis recti. Most women, around 98% of the women have like a diastasis recti. Some of them, if they start to heal early on and they do practice diaphragmatic breathing, it might close for them, but not for most women. It does not just close. You have to actually repair your core healing exercises. It will not just close. And the planks, crunches, boat hold, other exercises that that will encourage the doming, even leg drops for some women. The ones that will make you dome more in this area have this bread loaf shape feeling around here, this shape thing or triangle shape going on. Your core is not prepared to do that exercise yet. You are not there yet. You have to wait and lay the foundation before you can go there. And also, if we get back to the old myth that people think these crunches, planks are going to give you six-pack or any kind of flat belly. If you have, even if we are not talking about diastasis recti now, if you have a fat layer above your abs, first, yes, some of these exercises can give you a six-pack and strengthen your ab muscles, the six-pack ab muscles there, the rectus abdominis muscles. But if there is a layer of fat around it, you have to get rid of the layer of fat first in order to show these muscles and have the muscles visible in your ab. And to get rid of the layer of fat is a calorie deficit. That's the only way to do that. There is, if you're just doing planks and crunches endlessly, it doesn't mean the fat will immediately fall off from there, because it won't. The fat will only be removed or will disappear there if you are in a calorie deficit for a certain amount of time. And it depends how much fat you have. The calorie deficit will allow you to lose fat from overall from your body. And you just can't choose where you want to lose the fat from. If we could choose, there would be much more skinny people or skinnier people in the world, don't you think? So just forget about this cliche of thinking that ab workouts are going to give you the six-pack and going to help you postpartum to get your belly back. No, this is not the answer. The answer is, the solution is what I told you already. Deep core exercises, and if you want to get rid of the fat, calorie deficit. And the last common mistake I see moms doing, they are jumping on the treadmill straight away. They are doing the jumpy exercises, the running exercises right after birth. There is not, this is not the place for it yet. Cardio, this is not the place for it yet. This is not where you should be going. 6 weeks mark, come on. After 6 weeks, I was still so weak. I was still really weak. And then the first pregnancy, when I didn't even do core exercises yet, I still had my prolapse. I had my prolapse months after my birth. Which means if I was not even able to do jumpy exercises because I felt like something is falling out of my vagina. And it was just wildly uncomfortable for me to jump. So I didn't. The cardio and the running and the jumping is not the answer to your fat loss postpartum. First, you have to get back your strength. You have to do low intensity exercises instead, because your core is still weak. Even if you started diaphragmatic breathing early on, you might be at a better place now. You'll be able to engage your core, but that's just the beginning of the journey. You still have things to do before you can start out the cardio and the heavy cardio, high intensity exercises. First, start out with rehabilitation, core strength, build up your strength step by step, start with the foundation and build it up slowly. Add strength training to your routine, add some walking into your routine, and don't just go into the high intensity running and jumping exercises. Not even mention on the other hand that you probably are very sleepless. So these exercises will just drain your energy even more. Not mentioning they will not do anything good to your body right now. When your energy is drained from not sleeping, what you need is more low intensity. Building your strength, but with low intensity. Maybe walking, strength training, doing a little bit of dumbbell exercises or body weight exercises, and slowly build up the strength. If you start with body weight, maybe later on you can add the pair of dumbbells and then slowly increase your strength, increase the weight of the dumbbell as well. And once your body is healed, then maybe you can get back to the cardio, heavy cardio, and when your energy levels are also better, predict as it could take months postpartum. Yeah, I don't really want to say a timeline because everyone can be different. Let me know if this was helpful and drop me your questions below.